Good evening and welcome once again. This is the section 2 of the project planning process we discussed in the earlier video. In the course of the discussion of the project planning in the other video, we talked about developing a plan, and we said in developing a plan, the WBS, which is the work breakdown structure, is a key factor in developing a project plan. Understand? I would say the WBS simply means work breakdown structure, and it's talking about breaking down the work process into different phases for easy monitoring and controlling. Understand? So this is a structure, a skeletal structure of what a work breakdown structure should look like. This is for building a house. Understand? And if you look at it, the picture, you see where they wrote the deliverables and then the work packages. Under the deliverables, you have the project management, the building, the service, and the finishing. And then you have so many other sections under the work packages. What the deliverable is simply trying to talk about is that the what you are planning to deliver, a major part of the project that you plan to deliver. And then the work packages is talking about breaking the various steps you are to follow to deliver that major deliverable. For instance, if you see under the deliverable, the first thing there is the project management. Now the project management should always be the first deliverable regardless of the type of project. The work packages under the project management, you have the schedule and the funding. Now the management are those that are going to be taking charge of the schedule as well as the funding of the project. Then the next thing there under the deliverable is the building. And the work packages under the building, you see the floor. And as another, for you to get the building, you have to make the floor. The next thing there is the walls and then the roof. Once you have been able to deliver the floor, the walls, and the roof, it means you have been able to deliver on the building. So the major deliverable, which is the building, once you can accomplish the work packages, it means you have delivered on that major deliverable, which is the building. Then the next deliverable there is the services, and the work package under it is talking about the electricity, fixing of the gas, and then the water, which is talking about the plumbing work. Understand? Once you are able to deliver on this, accomplish these work packages, then you have delivered that deliverable, which is the services. Then the next thing is the finishing. The finishing is talking about the work packages under the finishing is talking about the banquet, the banquet, the painting, and the kitchen installation. Now once you accomplish these packages, then you've met up with the finishing. And once these building services and finishing are accomplished, it means the house now this is the WBS form, how it is designed. Understand? Now, like we said, the deliverables are listed there, the work packages are all there, and then you have, in addition, activity lists, you have activity duration, you have milestone, you have cost estimates, and then assigned to. What we're talking about, all those items mean as well. Now the first deliverable, like we said, is the project management, and it should be the first deliverable in any project, regardless of the type of project. It should be the first deliverable. Now the work packages under the project management is the schedule and the funding. Those are the things that are going to be responsible for. Now the next deliverable there is the building. Now the work package under the building, the first thing there is the floor. Understand? The floor. Then if we go to the activity list, we are going to be seeing list 1, list 2, list 3. Now in accomplishing that floor, the first activity to take place could be maybe digging the foundation of the house. You understand? That's the first activity. The second activity can now be putting the blocks, laying the blocks in the foundation. Then the third activity could now be maybe bringing it to the floor level, flooring the house. Now the next one is the activity duration. Now you are going to be telling us the first activity, what is the duration it is going to take. Understand? You can say, okay, the digging of the foundation, what's the first activity, is going to take 3 days. Then you write it there, 3 days, which means the first activity is taking 3 days, a duration of 3 days. Now the milestone, like we talked about the other time, in the milestone you have to spell out the days, when the 3 days is going to start and when the 3 days is going to end. You understand? So for example, you can say, okay, the 3 days is starting from 1st of March to 3rd of March. Then you put the cost. What is the cost of accomplishing that first activity, which is digging the foundation? You put the cost, and then who is it going to be assigned to? Who is going to be in charge of digging this foundation? You equally put the name there. Then activity 2, which is list 2, is now the laying of the blocks inside the foundation. How long is that going to take? Maybe you say take 3 days as well. You put it in the activity duration, you put it there, 3 days. So activity 2, which is laying of the blocks, is going to be taking 3 days. What is the milestone? That 3 days, and when is it starting and when is it ending? You can also, it's going to start on the 4th and end on the 7th, which is 7th of March, 4th of March to 7th of March, which is the milestone. Then how much is it going to cost? You put then who is going to be in charge of handling it. You also put it there. Now what is the activity 3, which is the list 3? The third activity will now be flooring the house. Understand? Flooring the house. How long is it going to take? I said, okay, it's going to take maybe 7 days. Understand? You put it there, 7 days. When is the 7 days going to start and when is it ending? You put it there, maybe you say it's going to start from on the 8th to on the, maybe on the 17th. Also from on the 8th to on the 16th or so. Then you put it there as well. You also tell us how much it's going to cost and who is going to be handling it. So once you have been able to accomplish those 3 activities, you've been able to deliver the floor of the house. Understand? Once you accomplish these 3 activities, then you get the floor of the house. Which means the first work package has been delivered. Then you move on to the next work package, which is the wall of the house. Now, so what are the activities that are going to be involved in the wall of the house? You can say, okay, the first thing is the building of the pillars. Understand? How long is the pillars going to take? You tell us what is the milestone. You say starting from maybe on the 16th of March to on the 22nd of March. You state when it's starting and when it is ending. Then who is going to be handling it? You put it there as well. Maybe activity 2 now can now be maybe molding of the block to the roofing level. How long is it going to take? You state it there. What is the milestone from maybe 22nd of March to 8th of April? You also state it there. You tell us the cost and who is going to be handling it. Then activity 3 can have maybe plastering of the walls. You understand? Plastering of the walls. How long is that going to take? You put it there. What is the milestone? You say from 7th of April to 22nd of April. You state it there. What is it cost? What is it going to cost? You equally state it. Who is going to be handling it? You state it as well. Once you have been able to accomplish those activities, it means you've been able to meet up with the work package, which is the wall. Understand? Now the last work package is there is the roof. Understand? Then you also list the activities in the roof. Maybe you can say the first activity in the roofing is doing the skeletal work, which is putting the wood, the carpentry work, which is putting the wood. Then you tell us how long it's going to take. You tell us the milestone as well. Tell us the cost estimate and who is going to be handling it. Then maybe the second activity in the roofing could not be putting the zinc. You understand? Laying the zincs on the wood. You equally tell us how long it's going to take. The milestone, which is when it's going to start and when it's going to end. Maybe you say April 26th to May 5th. You just put it. You state it when it's going to take place. Then you also equally put the cost and who is going to be handling it. Once you are able to deliver on those activities, it means you've been able to deliver on the work package, which is the roof. And now, if this work package, you are able to deliver the floor of the house, you deliver the walls of the house, and then you've delivered on the roofing, it means the building, which is the deliverable, has been accomplished. You understand? Then you move on to the next item, the next deliverable, which is the services. Now, under the work package, under the services, you have the electricity. You're also going to tell us the activities that will be involved in the electrical work of the house. You say the first thing there is to crack the walls. Crack the wall. You tell us how long it's going to take to crack the wall, the milestone, the cost, and who is going to be handling it. Then maybe the next activity will now be piping the house, putting pipes in the house. You understand? Tell us how long it's going to take to pipe the house, put it in milestone, and then the cost and who is going to be handling it. Then maybe the third activity, the electrical work, is going to be wiring the house, putting the wires in those pipes. You understand? You tell us how long it's going to take as well, the milestone definition of how long it's going to take, the cost, and who is going to be assigned to. There was all those activities that carry out. You've been able to accomplish what? The electrical aspect. Then you move to the gas. What are the activities involved in creating the gas channel in the house? You also state the various activities, how long it's going to take, the milestone, the cost, and who is going to be handling it. Then you move on to the next work package, which is the water, talking about the plumbing and all those things. You also tell us how long how long it is going to take. You will tell us the activities involved in that plumbing work. You understand? Maybe you can say the first thing is you do the cracking, you put the pipes, then you do the cracking, how it's going to take, how long it will take, the milestone, the cost, and the rest. The next activity can now be maybe putting the pipes and maybe installing the toilet and all those things. You tell us how long it's going to take, you put it in milestone, the cost estimate, and who is going to be handling it. Maybe the next one can now do doing the borehole. You understand? You can now say, okay, how long is it going to take to do the borehole, the milestone, the cost estimate, and who is going to be handling. Once you have been able to accomplish all the various activities, it means you have been able to deliver on the various work packages. And once the various work packages have been accomplished, it means you have delivered on that major deliverable, which is the services. Then you move on to the next one, which is the finishing. Finishing is talking about the installation of the electrical of the appliances and the house kitchen appliances, talking about the painting and all that. You list the various activity involved in the painting, tell us the duration, the milestone, the cost of the various activities, and who is going to be handling them. Then you move on to the electrical the kitchen installations. You understand? Tell us the various activities involved in the kitchen installation, how long they are going to take, the milestone, which is the definition of the time it is going to take, then the cost estimate of those activities, as well as who is going to be handling them. Once you have been able to accomplish those things, it means you have delivered on the work package. And once you delivered on the work package, it means you have met up with the major deliverable, which is finishing. And once this three deliverable has been met, it means that project is what? Complete. You've been able to do the building, you've put the services, the electrical and all those things, then you also do the finishing, the painting and installation of everything. It means that house is complete. And that's what the work package does for you. Break down the work to make it very easy for you. And if you take note also, with this WBS, you can be able, through the activity duration, you can be able to tell how long this project is going to take from the first day, from the first activity, which took 3 days. If you add that 3 days to the second activity, which took another 3 days, add it to the third day. If you add everything together, you'll be able to tell the total days that project is going to take. You understand? You can be from all the days added, you cannot tell, okay, this project is going to take 66 days, or it's going to be taking 18 days. Once you add up all the various days in the activity duration, then with the milestone as well, you can be able to tell when the project is starting and when it is ending. Now, from the milestone, if you look at the first activity under the floor, you will see that it's going to be, maybe you said 1st of March to 3rd of March. And if you look at that 1st of March and you go down to the last item, which is the finishing, the last activity in the finishing, and you check the day it finished, then from there you can be able to tell that, okay, this project is starting from March 1st to maybe May 30th. From the first day it started, which is March 1st, to the last day it ended, which is May 30th. So you can be able to tell through the milestone that the project is starting March 1st to May 30th. So through the milestone you can define that. And if you come to the cost, you will see that from the various cost of the various activities, if you sum all of them together from the beginning to the end, you'll be able to tell the total cost that project is going to take. You understand? Then also with the assigned to, it will make it easy for you to know who to call, who is in charge of the various activities. You understand? So the work with that structure makes the project easy for you, makes it to be easy for you to monitor, makes it for you to know all is going to take in the project, the duration of the project, when it will end, the cost involved, and all that. So the work product structure is very, very important in a project management. You understand? You have to know once you can be able to develop this, it makes the work easy for you, and your project will be accomplished in a more easy way. So that's all for project management. We'll be ending here today, and also we'll be ending the classes for project management here as well. So I want to believe you've been able to understand what project management is and what it takes as well. I hope the lectures have been good. I hope all the videos were well understood, and you can now see yourself as a project manager. So thank you very much. Go through the videos. If there are anything you do not understand, when we meet, we'll be discussing on them. Understand? So also, I'll be leaving you with another assignment. That project that we picked for the project charter, I'm also going to do a work with that structure for that the same project. Understand? So you do a project charter